Welcome, sixth graders. I am teacher Bushra Judith from Smart Applications Academy. Today, I'm going to teach you in computers. Put your please computer box in front of you and open page number 17. Our lesson for today is about personal computers. I'm going to share the screen with you. Personal computers are designed to satisfy one user and only one user. That's why we call it personal. They are used in school, homes, and offices. In school and homes and offices. There are several kinds of personal computers. في كتير أنواع عندنا للpersonal computers, and today we can learn these kinds of these computers. Computers compatible with IBM. IBM is a hardware company that makes computers, okay? Is it clear, teacher? IBM is the hardware company that makes a computer. This all works within one operating system that we learned about in the last lessons. Windows is the operating system of these personal computers, whereas they previously worked with the DOS, but I have said this before, no one is working with DOS operating system now. There are many forms. There is a laptop forms, many tower forms, desktop, personal computers, as you see in your computer lab, and classic computer. We usually these days working with laptop and personal computer, as you can see in these pictures, laptop and personal computers. These all work with Windows. The operating system that control these devices are Windows, okay? Do you want me to repeat what's the meaning of operating system? Yes? Okay, I will repeat it. The operating system is the basic program that organizes the computer and control all the operations that are done by the computer. Control all the operations that we make on the computer. It consists of a huge group of small partial programs. It consists of so many programs. These all programs are working together to operate the computer, to control the operation of the computer. The operating system controls all the equipment and devices connected to the computer and all the program inside the computer, and control the storage process in the secondary memory. Okay, let's back to the lesson. These are the computers that operated by the Windows. My laptop here is operated by Windows, as you can see. I will show my laptop screen with you at the end of the class. The second kind of personal computer, which are tablets and handheld computers. The computers that we can hold it by our hand. The telephones, smartphones are considered as computers, but it's operated by Android or BlackBerry. Okay, BlackBerry is out of the date right now, but it was a good operating system. The tablet is a well-known computers that we all working with. The handheld computer, as you can see, like the BlackBerry's devices, they are working with like a BlackBerry's operating system, and the smartphone and tablets usually working with Android operating system. Okay, Let's flip the page. The third kind of personal computer are the computers controlled by Apple Macintosh. Apple Macintosh is an operating system that the company, Apple company, working on it. This personal computer, which uses the operating system Mac OS X 10.6.4 and the graphical user interference GUI. We learned what's the meaning of graphical user interference in the last lesson. Images and drawings can be used to execute commands instead of typing them. There are many forms, just like those defined for computers compatible with IBM. Just like the Android, we have here iPhones. In the Android, we call them smartphones. In Apple Macintosh, we call them iPhones. iPads, like the table, it's look like the table that we learned in the Android, but the operating system controlling the iPad is Apple Macintosh. And the personal computer, like you said, like you have seen in the personal computer that controls by Windows, you can see the personal computer here that controlled by Apple Macintosh, and we call it Mac Desktop, Mac Desktop. And also there is a laptop for the Apple Macintosh company. Okay, teacher, is it a clear, teacher, for you? Okay, thank you, teacher. If you have any question about the lesson, please contact with me. Don't hesitate to contact with me. Take my number if you don't have it. Thank you for listening. Let's read the activities here. Name properties and usage for personal laptop. Are personal computers similar in their operating system? Explain your answer. These are a homework for you to answer them and show it to me, please, in the next lesson. Okay, let's start with lesson 8, comparison between personal computer. Personal computers differ in their efficiencies. If you want to buy a new computer, you have to look for these characteristics of the computer. Speed and storage capacity. Comparison between computers can be done through the following elements. Okay, these elements control the speed and capacity. That's why these are so important to know when you want to buy your personal computer. The process speed is so important because it controls the speeder processor. The computer is a speeder when it has a speeder processor. For example, Pentium 4 computer with a speed of 3600 megahertz is faster than a computer with the same Pentium for 3000 megahertz and a speed of 3000 megahertz. You have to look for processor speed if you want to buy your personal computer. It is so important because the speeder computer will be with the speeder processor. Okay, this is how the processor look inside your computer case or inside your laptop. It's like a chip, okay? It's look like a chip, so we call them processor chips. The main memory capacity is also so important. Here, we mean the capacity of the RAM, random access memory. The larger capacity you have in your computer, the more efficient and the speeder in general it will be, as more than one program can be loaded at the same time. We can upload, install any program we want to faster and a faster RAM. Okay, if we have a bigger RAM, we will have a faster computer or laptop. Okay, and we can easily load it so many programs together. Memory with a capacity of 2 gigabytes. Of course, there is not a 2 gigabyte these days because it's so small. Is better, of course, than memory 1 gigabyte and will be a positive effect on computer speed and efficiencies. The more capacity of the RAM, the faster computer and well computer, of course. You have to look them for the capacity if you want to buy a new computer. It's so important. The capacity and the speed of the hard disk. More storage capacity in the hard disk also help and increase the efficiency of the computer so that you can save more data and information. You can save more data and information like pictures, videos, programs inside your computer if you have a higher capacity or storage capacity in the hard disk. When the capacity of the hard disk is 500 gigabyte, is better than hard disk whose capacity is 300 gigabytes, of course. The speed of saving and retrieving information from the hard disk is an important factor in the speed of the computer and its efficiency. Of course, you can save more data and in faster way if you have a bigger hard disk. It is so important, as I said before. Equipment connected to the computer. The more input and output equipment connected to the computer, the more the user needed will be met. So you may have a computer which has a compact disk reader and writer. Compact disk reader and writer. So many of these computers has a compact disk reader and writer or a flash memory reader. These days, the computer that didn't have a that don't have a flash memory reader, it's ما له داعي يعني. Okay, it's not necessary to have a computer with non USB reader. It's so important to have this reader. Yes, because we use the USB in our life. It is an important thing. We have to have a reader in our computer. Voice equipment and modem also so important for connection, network card and other devices according to the user needs. طبعا تعتمد على احتياجاتك and what do you work. You will have to look for the network card and the modem. Okay, teacher? Number of input and output ports, I/O ports. These are important too. If you have two ports for the USB, you can connect so many USB. If you have more ports, you can connect more USBs and devices with USB port. Okay, teacher? Like the mouse in these days, it has a USB connector with wire, MPT ports, and so on. When it is said that a computer device has international specification, then it is important to have all the above specification. Okay, if you want to buy a computer, you have all these specification inside your computer at its best. Okay, teacher? Hope you had fun in this lesson. We finished this lesson now. If you have any question, don't hesitate to contact with me on my number. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have fun with learning. It was with you, teacher Bushra from Smart Application Academy. Okay, before going, I will show you my computer because it's working with the Windows, okay? It's operated by Windows, as you can see here. The start button has Windows symbol. That's why it is for Windows computer or Microsoft, okay? Thank you, teacher, for listening. This lesson is end now. Thank you.